Dakota is now in session. The Honorable Jeffrey L. Viken presiding.
Please remain standing. It is my honor to introduce the Honor Guard from Ellsworth Air Force Base to present the colors. Present the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dakota Choral Union, if you would please give us the privilege of hearing our national anthem. Please be seated. Welcome to the naturalization ceremony of the United States District Court for the District of South Dakota. 188 new citizens will join us today from 39 countries. This glorious day at Mount Rushmore National Memorial is one which will live in the memories of families, our new citizens, our communities. You have come to us today with your talents, your songs, your dance, your traditions, your wisdom. We honor you, we welcome you. We do recall that all of us on this continent are immigrants, except for the native people of this land who are here before time was subject to count. We must remember and honor their traditions as well, their wisdom, their song, their dance, their traditions. For the rest of us, many of our ancestors came to manifest their destinies here, to make their homes from every part of the world, to strengthen a society and to weave their traditions into the fabric of this great country. Today is the strongest reminder possible that diversity in American society is our strength. I wish to introduce representatives of our congressional delegation, and if you would please stand when I announce your name. On behalf of Senator John Thune, our United States Senior Senator for South Dakota, Wes Roth is with us today. Adam Koenig is the Constituent Services Representative for Senator Mike Rounds. Sandy Marlette is the representative of Congresswoman Christy Nolan. We welcome you, and please extend to people for whom you work our thanks for their great service to this country in representing all of us in the United States Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct privilege for me to introduce to you this morning a dear friend of mine, a dear friend of my wife's. Dr. Leandro Robles comes to us from Argentina by way of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Dr. Robles was born in Tucumán, northern Argentina. He practiced law for 10 years, focusing on criminal law, family law, and constitutional law. Dr. Robles was instrumental as a consultant in the process of constitutional reform in his native province, Tucumán. Dr. Robles earned his law degree and a master's in political science in Argentina, a master's degree in public administration in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He is an adjunct professor at Grand Valley State University. Dr. Robles teaches a variety of courses including human rights in Latin America, trade and commerce and society in Latin America, diversity in the United States, and Spanish for law enforcement. He owns a consulting business focused on cultural competency, language, and communications. It is my distinct privilege to introduce our keynote speaker to you this morning, Dr. Leandro Robles.
Thank you, Judge Viking, for your kind invitation to allow me to share with you my thoughts and experiences upon becoming a citizen of the United States. I am humbled and deeply honored to be standing here in front of all of you today. This is a wonderful day, a day of joy and pride for all of us and all of you as new citizens, as well as for your family and friends gathered here to celebrate this incredible occasion here at the impressive Mount Rushmore, built by Gutzon Borglund, a son of Danish immigrants. And what can we learn from the presidential images depicted here and carved into this mountain, the so-called Shrine of Democracy? George Washington, our first president and the father of the country. Thomas Jefferson, second president and author of the United States Constitution, which forms the foundation of our laws that support our civilized society and balance the power of our leaders. Theodore Roosevelt, the Rough Rider and lover of natural places, whose vision and support helped preserve our lands and natural resources from generations to enjoy. And Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, who led us through civil war 150 years ago, ended slavery. Both Washington and Jefferson were slave owners, and whose ideals provided the foundation for the ongoing civil fight for civil rights even to this day. Personally, for me, this journey began 10 years ago when I decided to come to this country to pursue more education. It was not an easy process. It only took filling countless forms, going to many medical checkups, many trips to take biometrics over and over again, 3 different kinds of visas, 1 working permit, 2 United States Supreme Court decisions, and a green card to get here today. It was a long journey of extreme vetting and thousands of dollars in fees. And finally, 3.5 months ago, on March 3rd of this year, I became a citizen of the United States in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Before becoming a citizen, all those months after I applied for the citizenship, I really had mixed feelings about becoming a citizen. There are so many things I love about this country, and many I do not. I love the sense of freedom that previous immigrants like me and you have experienced, but I do not like the persecution that many new immigrants go through because of how they look, how they sound, or even what they might be wearing. I love the sense of opportunity that is out there for all. But I despise the racism still very alive today that says that opportunity is not for all, but in reality only for some. I like the sense of pride that people in the United States show when displaying the magnificent US flag or other patriotic symbols, but I do not like the arrogance when people say America is the best country the world has ever known. America is a great country, but let's not fool ourselves. There are many other countries as well. The United States is only one of them. My new citizenship in this country feels in some respect like a conflict with my other citizenship in my Argentina. I wonder, how could I be loyal to both countries? And the answer is always in the heart. The heart is the place that has room, a lot of room, and there will always be room in my heart for both my beloved Argentina and now my dear United States of America. When we open the Constitution, you probably have in your gift bags today the Constitution. This was given to me when I was sworn in. And when you open the Constitution, the first thing you see there is this phrase in the preamble, "We the people." Back in the day, that room was full of immigrants when the Constitution was ratified, just like on this day. Because immigration makes the social fabric stronger, and the social fabric is the essential element of a prosperous nation. Do not let anyone make you think or feel otherwise. On this glorious day, the threats of Argentina, Australia, Bhutan, Burkina Faso, Burma, Burundi, Canada, People's Republics of China, Croatia, Cuba, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Germany, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Iraq, Jamaica, Kenya, Liberia, Mexico, Moldova, Nepal, Pakistan, Philippines, Russia, Rwanda, Somalia, South Africa, South Korea, Sudan, Thailand, Ukraine, United Kingdom, and Vietnam will make the social fabric of this nation richer and stronger. As a very political person that I am, I hold on to the values that I care dearly and that define me as a human being. I will never abandon my pursuit of justice, peace, respect, humility, compassion, solidarity, human rights, and love. My father taught me early on as a child that a country is not defined only by politics, but by its many people and their diverse voices as they govern themselves in a civilized society. What defines this country is its people, as well as the values and cultural traditions we all treasure. Values and traditions that have come from so many countries. I wonder how many countries of origins are present today if we all here examine all our genealogy. This country for me means all of you, my friends. You have become a family. And my family is about blood and also about who we choose to relate to and those with which we have something in common. Each of you present here today has welcomed our new citizens and made room for us in your life. For that, I am profoundly grateful. Each of these new immigrants here and me went through. All of us know what we went through after we left our towns, familiar places, family and friends, to come to a new place, learn a new language, a new culture, adapt to a different kind of weather, get used to new kinds of food, and in a way, we had to reinvent ourselves to start all over again. My friend, the Honorable Judge Robert Junker, said to me, as immigrants, we all maintain a deep emotional connection with our land of birth, and because of that, it is not easy to take this oath today. It is not easy to renounce allegiance to our countries and embrace a new one. However, we should not cast away all the wonderful and valuable things we learned in our homelands. Because those values and those traditions make us who we are today and forge our identity. We must bring all those wonderful elements here to this land and share them with anyone, with everyone, to enhance the rich fabric of this truly multicultural and multi-ethnic country. Personally, to be a United States citizen means that I can now continue to have all of you, my American family, in my life without the risk of any administrative restrictions. To be a citizen to me is a compelling call to defend and respect the United States Constitutions and the powers established therein. It means to be more aware that now I have a greater responsibility to defend the democracy that we the people created. It also means that I must respect those who choose to look the other way and entertain themselves doing perhaps something else. To be a citizen means that I have now a mandate to work to ensure that opportunities, the real opportunities, are not only for whites. Opportunities should not always be for Christians, not only for straight people, not only for rich people, but for all kinds of people from every country, from every background, religious faith, and even sexual orientation. Today, I embrace everything about this country, the good and the bad. I vote to confront injustice in any form, unequal pay and exploitation of women, the hate and racism that are so very present and poison us, worse than the lead that poisoned the citizens in Flint, Michigan. I vote to fight against the discrimination that I suffer on a daily basis for the way I look, the way I pronounce words. I accept responsibility for the soup kitchens in our inner cities with all the hungry people there. I recognize clearly the painful and profound economic injustices and the disparities that are a knife stabbed in the heart of capitalism. I embrace this, for I know that true change can only be possible if we own and confront our own miseries. But I also embrace and celebrate the good things I have experienced, like the wonderful seasons in Michigan and across this beloved land from sea to shining sea, its lakes and hills, its glorious gardens, tailgate parties, the Wolverines from Ann Arbor, the ACLU, dinner with friends, rounds of golf, the diversity I see at the YMCA, museums and symphony concerts. I embrace our freedom to say what we want and go where we can afford to. I embrace our history and all the progress we have made in so many fields. I embrace our desire to be better and do good for those in need. I embrace particularly Thanksgivings, which means to be truly thankful and share our privileges with others. Especially today, I embrace every single one of Dr. Martin Luther King's dreams. You know, a good country can be defined by many ways. But I'd like to stop and think that a good country can be defined by the way it treats the weak. Let's analyze how a country treats the disadvantaged, the strangers, the people different, and the disenfranchised. I will work to support and create a country that treats particularly well to all these kinds of people. A study recently said, and I quote, "A good country is one that successfully contributes to the good of humanity. Of course, it must serve the interest of its own people, but never at the expense of other populations or their natural resources. I am deeply honored to be now part of this country. You will find in me a citizen who actively participates, votes, and engages in civic endeavors. And I expect that all of you, new citizens, will do this as well. I pledge to continue to learn and care about all the people who inhabit these lands, those who were already here and those who are yet to come, to bring fresh air, new ideas, energy, and diversity. Only two things taint the celebration today: the fact that I miss my family and friends from Argentina a lot, and the uncertainty, fear, desperation, and pain that millions of immigrants are experiencing at this very moment today. I am going to finish by saying that none of this journey and its happy ending would have been possible without my work. Thank you for believing in me, for supporting me, encouraging me, being part of me, and loving me in every single possible way. We are so fortunate to have each other. I love you. Thank you again, friends, for your presence here today, your continued supporting of us, and the fine examples you set as good citizens, now along with me, of these United States. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invited Dr. Robles here to give us a modern reflection on the immigrant experience, which those of you who are being naturalized today, you've gone through this process. But for perspective, I also wanted him to speak so we could not only look forward, but we can look back. My family, my immigrant experience, my mother's side from Ireland, potato famine Irish, in a time when they came to the United States and almost every place that offered employment said no Irish allowed. They were persecuted for their religion, they were persecuted for their ethnic background. On my father's side, the difficult immigrant experience was also part of their journey. My grandmother, though she immigrated in 1917, was not an American citizen until 1947 because she couldn't learn the English language effectively. I picked up a little Norwegian when I was a kid. The culture continues. But, you know, we look back on those experiences so that we can better understand the present. My grandparents of many people who are citizens who are present today, they had those struggles, but look what they did in America. They did bring their culture, they did bring their traditions and their wisdom, and they built a nation, this beautiful, diverse nation that we have today. And so when I asked Dr. Robles to reflect on the modern experience, the modern realities of being an immigrant in America, being naturalized in America, I did so that we could all reflect on it, both where we have come from and where we are going as a country. All of this is positive, and if you notice, how did Dr. Robles end his talk with us today? With family. With family. The essence of the American spirit is love and caring and family. And I think that's a very powerful part of the message for all of us. It is my privilege now to introduce Tracy Renaud. She is the acting Deputy Director of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. Tracy comes to us all the way from Washington, D.C. today to share her thoughts with us. And I ask you please to welcome her.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here with you today on your very special day. I'd like to thank the National Park Service and Mount Rushmore Society for hosting us today. And I'd also like to thank the United States Air Force, the Dakota Choral Union, and the employees of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, especially the St. Paul Field Office, for making this ceremony possible. As the Acting Deputy Director of USCIS, it is my privilege and a pleasure to take part in this ceremony and welcome you as new citizens today. I can think of no better place to welcome you as America's newest citizens than here at Mount Rushmore National Memorial, our country's shrine to democracy and part of our national park system. The National Park Service has spent over a century managing our most treasured and beautiful natural and historical lands and landmarks. Holding ceremonies such as today's in such picturesque and quintessentially American locations serves as a reminder to everyone that preserving these sites is essential to passing on American history and culture to foreign generations. And looking around us, I cannot imagine a more spectacular and awe-inspiring backdrop than the one we are privileged to see here today. These national parks, our national parks, preserve sites of spectacular national wilderness and important historical landmarks that highlight key moments in the history of our country. Fittingly, Gutzon Borglum, the sculptor who created Mount Rushmore, chose the four presidents represented here. From his perspective, they represented the most important events in our nation's history. Mr. Borglum, who was the child of Danish-American immigrants, said that he hoped the monument would be an inspiration for the continuance of our form of government, not only in our own beloved country, but throughout the world. Indeed, along with the Statue of Liberty, it has been a shrine to democracy and a symbol of our nation to millions of people around the world. As U.S. citizens, you will help shape our nation's future. Each of you brings distinct skills and characteristics, and I hope you will use your talents for the betterment of your community and our nation. Through the contributions you make to this country, each of you reinforces our country's proud and unique heritage as a nation of immigrants. We are constantly reminded of how immigrants have participated in our society and have given back to their adopted country. From the theoretical constructs of Albert Einstein to the diplomatic achievements of former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, immigrants to America have had a profound impact on our nation and on the world. And here at Mount Rushmore National Memorial, I am reminded of the contributions of another famous American immigrant, the great journalist and naturalist John Muir, whose family immigrated to the United States from Scotland in 1849. One of the earliest advocates for the creation of our national parks, Muir once said, "When one tugs at a single thing in nature, he finds it attached to the rest of the world." So too, as American citizens, we are all connected, and as our newest citizens, you now form an integral part of the diverse yet tightly woven tapestry that is the United States. Being American is not about one's religion, the color of one's skin, or the place of one's birth. Rather, American citizenship speaks to our character as a country to transcend differences by bestowing upon all of us equal rights and responsibilities. And while we are all protected by our rights as citizens, we must strive to be active citizens and to embrace our responsibilities bestowed upon us through that citizenship. So I encourage all of you to be involved and engaged. Whether you volunteer at a local organization, run for public office, or simply cast your vote on Election Day, your participation is truly important. Today, I am humbled by both the grandeur of Mount Rushmore and the significance of your achievement. The faces of our former presidents represent our country's past, while you represent our country's future. As we welcome you today, we also reflect on all those generations of Americans, immigrants, and natural-born citizens alike who have worked to establish and protect the American way of life. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you for allowing me the privilege of being here with you today.
Lee Fortier is an Immigration Services Officer with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. He has a happy task today. Lee, do you have a motion?
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, the government recommends the oath of allegiance be administered to 188 applicants for naturalization who have been interviewed and whose applications have been approved. They are permanent residents of the United States and have resided within the jurisdiction of South Dakota for the required 3-month period. They are persons of good moral character who are attached to the principles of the Constitution and form of government of the United States. The government recommends that the court administer the oath of allegiance as required by law so that the applicants may be admitted to citizenship and that their name changes requested in the petition be granted.
Lee, it pleases the court greatly to grant that motion. Now I'm going to introduce to you United States Magistrate Judge Danetta Woolman. She will administer to you the oath of citizenship. Judge Woolman.
Would our prospective citizens please stand and raise their right hand? If you are able. I solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will give up and surrender any allegiance to which any king, queen, or prince, or to any state or country which I have held up until this day. That as a citizen of the United States, I will, when lawfully directed, bear arms or perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States, or I will, when directed, perform non-military service on behalf of the United States. That I take these obligations freely, without any purpose of evasion, and declare today that I am a citizen of the United States of America. If so, please say, I do. Thank you.
I hereby declare each of you a citizen of the United States of America. You have joined the family of citizens, 325 Americans strong. We welcome you. We welcome you home. We have a process now where you'll be assisted by guides to bring you up onto the stage. And as you come to the receiving line, you will receive your certificates of citizenship. If you wish to stop at this podium and introduce yourself, you're welcome to do so. So please.
My name is Afod Gabriel Michael. I'm from Eritrea, from Africa, East Africa. Thank you. I'm very, very big, proud to a citizen for this great country.
My name is Rodolfo Enriquez. Today is very happy. It's the best day that there is live in the United States. Good morning, everybody. I am very happy today. I think it's a privilege and give thanks to God for giving me this opportunity of becoming a United States citizen of this wonderful nation. Thanks to the government as well. Thank you.
My name is Lisandro Lee. I'm waiting for this for a long time. Thank you, God, for giving me that. Thank you, everybody.
My name is Muhammad Bashir. I'm from Sudan. I'm very happy to be United States citizen. Thank you for everybody.
My name is Duo Jalal, and I'm from Liberia, West Africa, and I'm very grateful to be a United States citizen. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Suya Valentino. I am from Honduras. I am so excited. Thank you, United States.
My name is Naturalization. I'm from Nepal.
My name is Patience Cherry. I'm from West Africa, Liberia. I'm happy to be part of this country.
I'm Mona Ness. I'm from China.
Hi, my name is Marisela. I'm from Mexico, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy for this. Thank you, everyone.
Mi nombre es Oscar Armando Castillo, Ciudad Guatemala.
My name is Bear, and I am from Nepal.
Hi, my name is David Tu. I'm Korean. I'm from Myanmar. Not Myanmar people, Korean people. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
My name is Feliz. I'm from Ethiopia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Prabhu, and I'm from Ethiopia, and I'm so happy to be part of this country.
My name is Duesa Kabato. I come from Ethiopia. I'm so happy. This is big day for me.
My name is Ploge. I'm from Thailand. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Elia Misi. I want to say God bless this country.
My name is Ashley. I'm from Thailand. God bless America. Thank you for God everything.
Hi everyone, I'm from Thailand. I'm Ken Pamu. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manista. I'm from East Africa, Eritrea.
Good morning. David Houston from the Republic of South Africa.
Kathy Keller from the Philippines.
My name is Rita Adams. I'm from the United Kingdom, and I'm very proud to become a United States citizen.
My name is Lisa, and I'm from Bhutan.
Hi everyone, my name is Clarice Rio. I'm from Guatemala.
I'm Sandy Quander from Philippines, proud to be a U.S. citizen.
Hi, my name is Ron Zacharias. I'm from Canada. I'm a big hockey fan, so go Sens.
Hello everybody, my name is USCIS. I'm from Moldova. Thank you.
My name is Now. I'm from Burma. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Fred. Thank you for today.
My name is Susan and I came from Burma. As today is a very special day for me and to be a privilege to be here and part of this country.
Hi, my name is Juni. I'm from Burma. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Simon. We are come from the farmers. So everyone, thank you for the United States. Thank you very much.
My name is I'm from Tama. My name is Mangar. I am from Bhutan.
I am Yambal blogger from Bhutan and proud of the citizenship of US.
My name is Lagi too, from Thailand, work Thailand. Thanks for the good opportunity here and good place, safe place. Thank you all.
My name is Li Lan from China. I'm so happy to come to the USCIS. Thank you, everybody.
My name is Yakoza Naftari. I was born in DRC, and I want to say it is a great pleasure and a great honor to be standing here and to be able to say that I'm a U.S. citizen now. Thank you, guys.
Hi, my name is Julian Martinez, and I'm an American now.
My name is Stanley Tambui. I'm from Republic Democratic Congo. I'm thankful to be a part of this great country. Thank you.
My name is Charles Shibangu. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I'm very happy to be an American citizen. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Parsu Khalil. I'm from Nepal. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kola Khalil. I am from Nepal.
My name is Shweta and I'm from Pakistan.
My name is Esther Timo from Kenya, and I'm happy to be a United citizen.
Marina Muntaleyistan from the Philippines. Friends and family all over the world, I got it.
I'm Amulya Rai from Bhutan, and I would like to thank the God these people stand for, and God bless this country.
Hello everybody. My name is Rasul Hussein. I'm from Iraq. It's a wonderful day. Congratulations for each one who became citizen, and thank you for everybody here.
Hi, my name is Martino Padilla. I'm from Guatemala.
Hi, my name is Ana Rico. I come from Mexico. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chico. I'm from Thailand.
Hey, good morning. My name is Manny from Ecuador, and very special day. Thank you.
My name is Abraham. Thank you for seeing here.
I am Marcela from Argentina, and I'm American too.
I come from El Salvador. Thank you, United States.
Hello, my name is Prince Joy, and I'm from West Africa, Liberia. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Richard Nauman, becoming a U.S. citizen after 25 years. Long time. I'm happy and excited.
My name is Naturalization. I'm from Guatemala. I'm so happy to be here today, and I want to say thank you to everyone, and congratulations to all my friends here today. Thanks.
My name is Carly Sims, and I'm from Australia, and I'm so excited to be a citizen today.
Hello, my name is Celestino Pate, and I was praying to fight for this one, and I was glad to say hallelujah, hallelujah.
I'm from Eritrea. Very happy to see you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jin. I'm from Vietnam. I'm happy to be here today. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Sadia Yusuf. I came from Somalia. Thank you everybody, and God protect us and bless this our country.
Hello, my name is Abdiman Hassan. I'm from Somalia.
Hi everyone, my name is Tai Jiang. I'm from China. I'm so happy I finally got it. Thank you.
Hi, this is Dr. Veronica. I came from East Africa area.
Hi, my name is Abodom Zadingel. I'm very proud today to become citizen. So I appreciate you and congratulations for everybody. God bless the United States people and the land. Thank you.
I'm from Eritrea. God bless America and the people of America.
Hi, my name is Kabele Godina. I'm from Ethiopia. I want to say thank you to God and God bless America.
I'm Purnamanga from Bhutan. Thank you.
I'm Esther Samuel from United Kingdom, and I thank all of you for accepting me as one of you. Thank you.
My name is Andrew Noah from Thailand.
I'm Jamun. I'm from Thailand. Thanks for everyone.
My name is Sariko. I'm from Burma. My name is Popawa. I am from Burma. Nice to meet you all.
Hello, my name is Flogetu. I came from Burma.
I'm from Mexico.
I'm Marka from Uganda. Thank you.
This is Maria Lourdes Martinez Acosta. I come from Mexico, but I must say thank you to Immigration Office because give me the opportunity. Now I am citizenship, but the nation give me justice and liberty. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Young Joe. Just want to say thanks to America.
Hi, Hugo Sensei from Guatemala.
Hello, I'm Om Chetri from Bhutan.
My name is Adisa. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm happy today.
My name is Asakaret Muse from Ethiopia. God thank you.
My name is Kira. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm very happy today.
Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, everybody. My name is Aura Lisela Garcia Gonzalez. I'm from Guatemala. My name is Xiaoner Sheng. I thank you, God. Thank you, my husband, my family. Thank you. I got it.
Thank you.
My name is Vishnu. I come from Bhutan. Thank you for. I am from Bhutan.
My name is Garuna Jonas. I'm from Burundi.
My name is Andasefila. I'm from Ethiopia. Thanks to God for this day, and God bless America. Thank you.
My name is Juan Carlos Rodriguez. I come from Guadalajara, Mexico.
I'm Aaron Tengson. I'm from the Philippines, and I'm proud to be part of this country.
My name is Mohammed Ibrahim. I'm from Egypt. I'm very proud and honored to become a U.S. citizen. Thanks, everyone.
My name is Fatima now from Burkina Faso, West Africa. Very proud U.S. citizen.
Hello everyone, my name is Carrie Ray Fawcett. I'm proud to come from Canada and join this country. God has blessed me with a wonderful family.
Hi, my name is Mukono Luis. I'm from Ethiopia. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Barb Miller. We did 30 years to do this. Sorry. Anyways, quick shout out to my son Travis and my daughter Kim. They couldn't be here today, but I love you guys. And my husband Bob and my son-in-law Rocco. Love you guys. Yay!
Good morning, I'm Annegret Rosel and I'm from South Africa.
My name is Marta Taketala from Eritrea. Thank you guys.
My name is Meharet Bayene. I'm from Eritrea. Thank you, God. Amen. My name is Zaid from Ethiopia.
Hi, my name is Donovan Nicholas Kasia from the Republic of South Africa. Been here for 23 years and I'm proud to be an American.
Hi, my name is Camilo Sanchez from Mexico. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Oltov. I'm from Ukraine and I'm very happy and proud to become a U.S. citizen today. God bless America. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ignacio Bardini from Mexico. All right, all right, all right.
My name is Lee Nyes from Canada, and this is a very proud day for me and my family. Thank you.
I'm Dennis Keeson. I was born in Belize, Central America, moved to Canada when I was 3 1/2, and in 2009 moved to the United States.
Hi everyone, my name is Kusuma Leopani. I came from Bhutan.
Hello everyone, my name is Lolita. I'm from Bhutan. I'm so happy to be a United States citizen.
Hello everyone, my name is Milan Lumic. I'm from Croatia. Finally got my citizenship. Thank you.
My name is Cindy Guevara. I'm from Guatemala. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Esteban Capres and America. Thank you.
My name is Dong-hee Im from South Korea. Thanks to God. Thank you.
My name is William Botha. I'm from South Africa.
My name is Stefan from Eritrea. I'm proud to be a citizen of the United States.
Hello everyone, my name is Agatha Spy. I am from Eritrea. Today is one of my dream days. God bless America. I'm from Ethiopia.
I am Priyoritasa from Ethiopia.
I'm Maluda sister. I'm from Eritrea. God bless you guys.
Hi, my name is Jamal Smith. I'm from the island that we run really, really fast. Jamaica! Yeah!
Hello everyone, my name is Nanda Baviseti. I'm proud to become a United States citizen. Thank you.
My name is Mbakikwa. I'm so proud to be here. I dedicate this one to my wife, Jeanette. She's there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I am from Guatemala. I'm very happy today, and I'm very happy God gave me this. And thank you for my husband, my in-laws, and I'm sorry, in-laws, and everybody. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andy, and I'm from Vietnam. God bless America.
My name is Jose Martin, and I'm from Guadalajara, Mexico. My name is Sebastian Gabriel from Eritrea. I'm so happy to be a member of this great nation.
Sri Kontimala from India. I have been here for 12 years and I have been serving the United States, and I continue to do the same. Thank you all my friends for being here and being supportive. I just want to take the opportunity to thank all the great speakers that we had today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manjunath Balra. I'm from India. I'm again very proud today to have become the citizen of the United States. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Robles for his excellent speech today. Describing about the thoughts, feelings that goes through every immigrant before becoming the citizen. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Terry Beaver. My wife Stacy. We're here from Canada.
Namaste, I'm from India, proud to be an Indian and now American. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manoj Patil from India. Thank you everybody for this amazing occasion. It's a great privilege and pleasure to be an American citizen. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Sister Mariana. I was born in Mexico. I am so grateful with God and with all the people of this country for welcoming me. God bless you and God bless America. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sister Maria, and I would like to thank you to all who work for immigration papers, to thank Mark, Matthew, and my community, and all our advisors. Thank you.
My name is Sister Audocia Valero. I'm coming from Mexico, and today I'm very happy that I am an American citizen. Thank you very much, and God bless our country.
Hello, I am Dalwan Kari. I'm from Bhutan. I'm very happy to become a citizen of the United States.
Hi everyone, this is Mugola Bandari, and I'm so happy to be the citizen of the United States. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Sandy Sherpa from Bhutan. I finally got my baby, yo!
Hi, my name is Margaret Reed, and I'm very proud to have this.
I'm Melen Hawking and from Vietnam. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hawa. I'm from Sudan, and thank you, America.
Hi, my name is Thảo Nguyễn. I'm from Vietnam. Thanks, everyone.
I'm so grateful to be the son of this great nation.
Hi, my name is Valentina and I'm from Ukraine.
Hello everyone, I am Ratna Dandevar from India. I am so very excited to be a citizen of this country today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Sushil Gandewar. I'm proud of my Indian heritage and I'm privileged and grateful to be an American citizen. Thank you.
My name is Karen Cow. I'm so happy today. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Cindy.
Hi everyone, my name is Alan. I know you guys were expecting somebody like Peter or Pancho, but I don't know. Don't ask me why. Right, so this feels so good because now I can go like, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California. Anyone else know that?
Hello everybody, it seems like I'm the last one. And I just want to say from student visa to H-1B to green card to a citizen, it was a long way to me. I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of this country. God bless America. Thank you.
To celebrate our joy, the voices of the Dakota Choral Union, please. Mount Rushmore National Memorial has extraordinary leadership in Cheryl Schreier. This is her 38th year with the National Park Service. She started when she was 12. And she's been a superintendent here at Mount Rushmore since 2010. And she has been the most gracious host to our naturalization ceremonies for so many years. Superintendent Schreier is remarks, please.
I was going to wait just a minute while that jet flew over. I think we need to have another round of applause for our wonderful new citizens. Congratulations. On behalf of the National Park Service, I would like to welcome all of you to Mount Rushmore National Memorial. For the past 11 years, the National Park Service has officially partnered with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services to hold naturalization ceremonies in national parks. For new citizens, it's the chance to take the oath of citizenship in our country's most extraordinary places, places full of natural wonders and treasured history. For us, it is an opportunity to reach new audiences and demonstrate the relevancy of America's national park system. The national parks preserve significant natural resources and cultural heritage sites. They are special places where one can learn about and reflect on being an American and the fundamental responsibilities of citizenship. Congratulations to all our new citizens. Today we have much to celebrate. We celebrate you, America's newest citizens. As Americans, you are now owners of these national parks. Places that are set aside not for the wealthy or for a select group of people, but for all people to enjoy, learn from, and experience. National parks have a long history in this country. In 1916, President Woodrow Wilson signed the act creating the National Park Service. The National Park Service's mission has always been to promote and regulate the use of national parks to conserve the scenery and the national and historic objects and the wildlife, while also providing for the enjoyment of the parks, leaving them unimpaired for future generations. As Americans, these parks of great natural beauty and historic significance are now your parks, including Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Please consider this an invitation to join us in celebrating the National Park Service and supporting us with our mission to protect the nation's 417 national parks. As a citizen, you share the privilege of owning America's national parks, and we welcome you as a partner in their care. We need each and every one of you to be stewards in preserving these outstanding and irreplaceable resources. Thank you, and best wishes to each and every one of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mount Rushmore Society is our host, along with Mount Rushmore National Memorial each year at this naturalization ceremony. Many, many volunteers spend countless hours to prepare for this event and to put on what you'll enjoy later, which is a reception up on the terrace by the Carver's Cafe. But they have so much to do with everything that happens here during your naturalization ceremony. A presentation is to be made by the president of the Mount Rushmore Society, and I really thank and welcome Kim Reagan. Kim?
Well, good afternoon, and congratulations on becoming citizens of the United States. You know, the trouble with being the last speaker is that all of these articulate, talented people have preceded me, and you as well, your comments and theirs pretty much express my feelings about today. But then again, I guess I should give it a shot, right? I do think it's very appropriate that you have completed your road to citizenship here at Mount Rushmore. This remarkable carving is a memorial to the democracy of the United States. An experiment 240 years ago in individual liberty and government by the people. It is an honor for me to welcome you here today, and it is a privilege for the Mount Rushmore Society to sponsor this event and to provide each of you with a copy of the book Carved High, Quotes and Pictures about Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore Society came into existence in 1930 with a mission to protect and preserve and promote this mountain and this park as a symbol worldwide for liberty and freedom. We are a land of immigrants, and as was said earlier, this place would not even exist if it wasn't for the son of immigrants. That's in Borglum. Borglum conceived this idea to commemorate the founding and the expansion and the preservation of this exceptional country that now you will represent as citizens. I am truly awed by each of you for the sacrifices and the commitment to becoming a citizen of the United States. We celebrate your citizenship today, but we recognize at the same time that you bring your talents and skills, and now you have the opportunity to contribute to our great country. Please return to Mount Rushmore often and revisit the joy you've experienced today and the pride to being a citizen of the United States. Again, congratulations and thank you very much.
The Dakota Choral Union is under the direction of Dr. Jonathan Nero. They add so much by gifting their talents to us. And I ask, please, the Dakota Choral Union, if you give us a closing song. Dr. Nero of the Katakoro Union, thank you again this year for adding so much to our ceremony and our celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the National Park Service and Mount Rushmore Society, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, for making not only your journey as new citizens possible, but for creating for us this beautiful space, this day of memories, this day of celebration. Please give them a hand. Immediately following the ceremony, the Carver's Cafe at the back of the View Terrace, there's a reception hosted by the Mount Rushmore Society. You're welcome to have refreshments and food at that location. The Penican County Auditor is present to register you to vote. Voting is a privilege, it is a right, it is a duty that you should exercise now as American citizens. There's also information about obtaining a passport located up in that area on the View Terrace. Now, Judge Wolman and I are going to go up on the View Terrace against the rail. If you wish to have photographs taken with us, we'd be honored to have photos with you and your family if you wish. Taking them here, you won't get the spectacular sculpture behind us. So there's a rope line up there. Please feel free. We'd love to visit with you and we enjoy having photographs taken. You have embraced this nation as our newest citizens. Welcome to the family. Celebrate every moment of your freedom. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, court is adjourned.